So this is a live stream here today. We had some news overnight. We've got the range 371 points, 371 points with Middle East tensions and so on. Let's see. This P&L we're seeing here, that's from yesterday's trading. It's not actually from today's trading. So we had a big sell-off, and then we had a bit of a run-up. Okay, looks like it's going to be a short.
Order filled.
So it's a short. Not quite. Where are we short? Oh. Not quite. Let's see. So 49.
Order filled.
Okay. So I'm at 69.
Order submitted. Four.
So $97.
Order submitted. Order failed.
Okay.
Order failed.
Close all. Okay, so that's a successful trade right there.
Order canceled.
That's a different system we're looking at.
Order failed.
47. Okay.
Target failed.
Target's filled on my other system. So currently the market's down 97 points. And this is our opening candle. Seeing selling, seeing more follow through. We had the, I think it was the Iran, Israel situation in the Middle East. And this was what this sell-off was. So we had to close yesterday. Surprisingly, I don't have my clock on here. Let's get our clock on. Looks like this market wants to sell all the way down to that VWAP at 400. So had a close yesterday, and we had, this is the overnight during Asia and coming into Europe. We had the news of the possible strikes on Iran, and that's pretty much what this sell-off was. We could see here, market sold off 359 points, so a daily range there on that overnight move. From there, I think information that came out that the strikes were somewhat limited, or there possibly may not be any escalation based on the Iranian reaction. I think that's probably what happened after, and that's had this recovery here back to where we closed yesterday. So we recovered pretty much to where we closed, slightly above. We had this market open, bit selling, and that's pretty much where I've taken the trades. But the P&L before this, that was pretty much the P&L bought over from yesterday. We had a trade that we couldn't close out during the market time. Closed at about 6 p.m. New York, and that's just bought the P&L over 2 today. So this current P&L up here is not a true reflection of our P&L. Why is, oh my gosh, I think the fact that I don't have a dialog box on here means that this live stream, oh my gosh, I'm sure I took off the settings. It's done it as private again. Goodness me. I need to change the settings here. Let's see. You know what? Let's just have a look. Let's just have a look here. Let's just see where I am. Even the title of the stream is incorrect. The date, is the date right? The 19th of the, let's make sure here. 19th of the 4th, that's correct. Let's see, 19th of the 4th. Yeah, that should be correct. Currently trying to figure out this so our live stream seems to be live. So, as we were saying, that we had the news that came out that it was somewhat limited in scope, and we've had this recovery, so not sure if we're going to revisit these lows down here, down at 181, but let's see, where are we? So we do have a level up at 530, that's pretty much where we closed yesterday, around at 530. Prices are at 64, about 64 points to the upside from where we are. Let's just see what that alert is. Probably a volatility alert. Yeah, it's a volatility alert telling us got quite a bit of momentum taking place here. So we've had this push down off the open, seeing some strength here. Looks like we're taking out the highs from the open. Had a move down. Looks like we're taking the highs out. Do have yesterday's close around at 530. I'll have a look here at the daily chart. Let's see what's the daily chart looking like. On the daily chart, we seem to be building a bit of a pin bar. Did I have a daily chart on here somewhere? Ah, here it is. So we've got a daily chart. We need to remove some of these drawings at some point. But as we can see here on the daily chart, We've had a push down and we're being brought back up, back to neutral, sitting around at 530. So we are seeing a market pull back here to the upside on the daily chart. Let's see where we came into. I don't really see any significant lows. I suppose there was this consolidation area here that we have come into, found buyers, but no significant swing that I can see. So we'll go back to our 5 minute. So we broke the highs there. We've seen that follow through here. 501 currently. Prices do look like they want to head back up towards that 517, so about $13 up, 13 points away, back down to 511, 510. It would seem inevitable, but as I've seen in the past, those trades that seem inevitable always tend to cost me the most. If I buy here, we're buying at the top of the range. We've got our current highs a day, sitting at 54, buying closer to the highs than the lows. Have to think about the value on offer. We've already had three current CDR, current daily range, being around 371 points. .50, so 371.5 is where we are. Let's just have a look, see how the rest of the markets are taking this. You see VIX, the VIX is at 1%, like if, let's see what's happening here. Don't seem to have the live chat working. No, it's because it was a I want to set the stream up in the beginning, so I'll get another device up and I'll have the live chat on the other device. So currently there's no one in there, so that's good. Well, not good, but, and see, for the FOMO in, looking for that move up to that previous day's close. I'll be well underwater here, about 40-50 points. In fact, I'll set up right over here actually. Seem to be trading back inside the VWAP bands here. Just had the test out of it. Market didn't like it for whatever reason. We're getting back inside the VWAP band. I think this is deviation 1. We've got our VWAP down here, and this is our 50 period moving average. Very interesting. Came through the highs, couldn't close above it. Closed fairly strongly bearish there. Seeing more selling here. Looks like we want to go to the lows. Looks like it, wouldn't it?
Order filled.
Just going to go short there. to where we should. Let's put buy click. Let's put it
Order
right.
submitted.
Let's put it right there. Ideally should have one more order in.
Order filled.
Just so we have the 50. So, pretty close to picking me up there. Should come and pick me up. Wow. 42 lows there, 42.50. My order's seen at 40.50.
Order filled. Order filled.
We'll close all there. Let's close all there. So just disclaimer, all of this is not all from today, but 156 is bought over from yesterday, so this isn't a true reflection of what we've done so far. See, not selling through the lows there. Definitely probably could have held a bit longer down towards the lows, probably an extra 10 points or so. With the back and forth volatility we've seen today, how likely is it that the market will head from the lows upwards to, let's see, how many points? Retest the highs, 371. How likely is it that the market would extend to the upside, say up to 595? How likely would that be? Suppose it would be forget this. No, this chart's a bit too. Let's get a proper futures. Let's get a proper a clean chart. Let's go with seconds day. Let's do that. Oh, goodness me. Let's change the theme. Oh, probably loading too much data. It's going to load too much data. Great. Too much data being loaded. Can I close this? No. Which is fantastic. Of course, I'm being sarcastic, but definitely shouldn't have used default settings where it's loading 365 days. You can really hear my computer trying to process all of that. Wouldn't surprise me if Ninja Trader crashes here. Although it's a robust piece of software, probably tried to load too much data, especially with executions on. I've taken thousands and thousands and thousands of trades So that's probably what it's struggling with. Try to be patient here. This isn't great for stream music. Connections, disconnect. Okay, I've disconnected. Let's reconnect. See, the computer seems to have calmed down. We can no longer hear the fan going at several revolutions per minute. So we'll look to connect again. Okay, so we've connected again, and let's try to be better next time. So we go NQ, 1 day, days to load. Definitely not 365. Let's just say the last 2 months, which would be about what, 40 days. The last 40 days shouldn't be too difficult, I wouldn't think. Turn off executions. Guess not. Guess this is something I won't be able to do on stream, so the computer struggling again, so I'm going to disconnect. Executions off. Connections, reconnect. And I'll see what happens here. Just put 40 days on. It should not be too difficult, I would imagine. I'll stick onto this chart just to be sure. Okay, so we're on to our main chart. Go over, and if we need to change the theme here. Load. Is it grey? Oh no. This automatically has executions on. Let's take those off. Templates. Load. Let's see. Let's move this over here, next to this chart here. Daily chart has a lot more data. We'll have to come back to that some other time. So now seeing this push higher fail, so we had our open candle, tested above it, and couldn't close above it. We can see here, could not close above it, tested above it by a fair bit. Seeing that selling come in, selling broke the lows, buyers immediately come in, and it seems that the sellers are back. I haven't seen that follow through from this bullish pin bar, so let's see what we do here. Close bearish. Interesting. Let's see. Do have our VWAP pulling to the upside here, so that would naturally be an area of interest. It's not very far away, and considering the volatility in the market's currently at about 460, VWAP sitting at 411. It's not really much for NASDAQ to get all the way down there. Still trading inside the deviation bands here, standard deviation 1. I'll have a look here. So I'm just going to have a look at VIX. VIX is only at 1.72%, and let's see. So at one point, based on the data available to me, VIX was at 18%. I imagine that was due to the news that was coming out. And that's probably pricing in this move here to the downside. But the 18%, it's not a full set of data, because I could imagine during this period the VIX would have been well above 18%, probably well into the 20s, if not the 30s. But from there, we've just seen the fall of the VIX. VIX has been coming down, and it's coming into a moment still within the sell zone, neutral to sell, but it's been falling a fair bit as buyers have come back into this market here. You can see here this market's just chopping about, and after having an okay morning, I'm gonna stay away, although there is a somewhat temptation to go short here. With us being so close to a view up and this move up failing again, there is a temptation to go short, to target that around that, currently at 412 area, which aligns with these swing lows here. But I'm going to stay away. Let's just have a look across the board. Let's have a look at RTY. Look at that, rally straight out of the open. So let's we're on a 5-minute chart, so that's right. So had a sell-off on the Middle East news, had a pullback, came into the open here, and just off the open you can see 200 periods holding. There's a bit of a hammock here. Look at that, very strong move right there. I need to have a look at that on another chart, because sometimes my hold on a second here. Sometimes my charting package doesn't quite align in terms of timings. So that is actually the open candle. This is the open candle here on RTY. Very strong open, you can see strong bullish move, closed pretty much at the highs of the candle, immediate follow through, break into the upside there, breaking above yesterday's close, strong move and momentum. The other instrument we're going to look at is gold. Let's see what gold did. So with gold, let's just have a look what happened here. Again, we're on the 5-minute. We can see, due to the Middle East situation, we've had gold spike, acted as inverse to the futures indexes like NQ. So gold has spiked here, fairly strong move up to the upside there during the Asian session. $45 move, so that's like one ATR, one daily ATR. Prices couldn't sustain, and we've come back to a price of equilibrium. Prices are currently trading in and around where we closed yesterday, so the entire move up, it's given up as prices came all the way back down. So prices are back to where they were yesterday, as if nothing happened. So move up, giving it all back, V-shaped reversal to the downside, all the way back into yesterday's price action. So probably telling us not a big dislocation on the market. On oil, could imagine when those tensions happened, oil would have spiked, and they did, similar to gold, based on what the situation was there in the Middle East there. We've had this spike to the upside, and so we've had a spike to the upside all the way up to this 85.54. This level marked out for a couple of weeks now. From there, fell to head higher, and we've reversed the entire move. Wow, looks like we might have in fact gone lower here. Let's see. Yeah, we were actually lower. Had this move to the upside of the open, but we in fact opened lower than we closed yesterday. Now we've seen this bullish move up that's taken us back inside the range. That 61 cents move here take us back inside of this range that we were in at the close, but this entire move was given up and some here. Interesting. 10-year, which is our ZN. There we go, risk off. Went to the upside, and prices sold back into the range. So the markets have gone back to the state they were before this situation arose. I'm just going to go back onto my NQ chart here. Let's go back to our NQ. Should almost. Is there a way to pin this? No, there isn't. So on NQ, again, we're saying that we're having difficulties to head higher. Slowly having VWAP pull to the upside here, currently at 413. We're trading at 450, so could easily get that within one candle. The volatility of this market would allow for a move down of 35 points easily on a 5-minute candle. Just to seem to be consolidating here below that this red line, which is our 50 period exponential moving average. The more I sit here, the more tempted I get to think about taking that short to that VWAP. Certainly feeling tempted, but I suppose it's going to be similar to thinking about the long when we were up at 513 for the move up to 529. The only thing about the short which is favourable is the fact that we are closer to the high of the daily range than we are the low, which is somewhat favourable. Also the fact that we can't hold above the open. You can see with these wicks, we come below the 50 EMA, still holding below it. This move up has been rejected, move up again, been rejected. So again, we're seeing some selling here. I think I'm going to probably go into mute here. At the moment we are looking for that prices to come down towards that VWAP seen at 13. So we're just seeing pure selling at the moment.
Order filled.
Oh my word, how late was that? that gonna do? Buy click.
Order submitted.
So I'm going short, looking for that move down to VWAP. Of course, this market could turn around before getting there. As it appears to want to do at the moment. So these three bearish candles probably should have got in. Definitely should have got in a lot earlier. Let's see, where's our VWAP at the moment? VWAP, where is it? So I should get it.
Order failed.
There we go. Poor entry though. Really poor entry there. Actually short at 20, got out at 13.75. Yeah, definitely could have done a bit better there. Could have, after the failure to head higher, as we saw with these wicks, closing below that 50 period, this pin bar failing again, all signs showing the market's a bit heavy, and the very next natural level being that VWAP and these swing lows here, these two swing lows. So we got this swing low here and this swing low here. So this area, these swing lows being the very next natural area of possible support. Let's see, template, road, green, okay, apply, okay. So these swing lows here being an area, including the VWAP, but I was a bit hesitant because we saw this two-way move, saw the move to the downside, move back up, thought this looked a bit choppy, so I didn't want to short and the market turn around, so hesitated a lot, a hell of a lot, and we've seen the market come down. So we do have, should market on this chart, do have where the market closed yesterday. Let's have a look where that was. Where's the market close? That's not bad. This is saying the market closed at 547. I don't think that's correct. Is it? Probably around 530.75, about 531, 531. Let's keep it as that for now. So we're seeing the market sell off, pull back to where it closed yesterday, and sold back off. So into this area of these swings here. because of those swings there. Also got further to the downside here. So seeing that sell-off here, definitely seeing that sell-off. Very next level being that 57. Yeah, we could level around at 57. Let's just have a look here. See where we are on. Okay, that's just telling me that we've got some selling on the VIX. Let's just have a look. Yeah. Run into a sell area here on the VIX. But we are interacting with that VWAP here. To what extent do we discount this bullish move to the upside? That's a question. We use this as like a trend line and say we've broken. For a full move down to the other side of the standard deviation band. Those prices come down, find support at the VWAP, return to retest the open. Not sure. We are near the highs of the range. So let's see here. Second guessing this a bit too much. If anything, I should quit. I'm not allowing these trades to work themselves out as I would if I was not here. When I'm not here, I have no control over it. I have to pretty much leave the trade on until when I return and take the trade off. At the moment, because I'm here, I'm sitting here, I'm not really allowing the trades to work. I'm taking the profits fairly quickly. Let's see what we're doing here. Seem to be failing off that VWAP here. Buyers just can't seem to hold it above that VWAP.
Order filled. Order filled.
I'm gonna go short. Buyers can't seem to hold it above that VWAP, so I'll go short. Next level we're looking at 57.50.
Order submitted.
Let's see if we can go from 95 down to 58. else. This market could easily turn around, get back above VWAP, and I'd look pretty silly at that point. But we'll see. Let's see if prices come down to this 58 area. Seems to be the natural next level here.
Order submitted.
So
Order canceled.
right click.
Order submitted.
Seems that naturally after losing that VWAP that we would come down to this 58 area, this area we've had this chop here. There'll probably be an area where there would have been quite a bit of volume conducted on this market. So where's our stop? Our stop's about round higher day. So if I have caught the bottom of this move down, definitely stopped out. So 18, 20, since it's got down to 21 points there. 68 says 10 points away, and we're up 26 points. So would that be a good time? Up 27 points. Probably be a good time to wow, 5 points away. Oh my word. No way. No way. Come on. No way. How low was that?
Order filled.
Okay, good. Order was filled. Let's close this
Order
up.
canceled.
Let's close that out. Let's see. Back to the live. So I've taken a series of trades here, paying commission, when in reality I could have just done what I've been doing all week, even though it's been costly in some areas. Took a trade, stayed in, let the market work, and let's just see where we are. So we've got the far end of the deviation band being around at 29. Seeing more selling here. Let's see what we do. So we've come into this area. Previously had this consolidation before the move up. See, from my original entry, looking at about 110 points. So we're at the top of the range. We already had one daily ATR of movement. Once you account for the highs to the lows, it would have been a good area to stay short. As we can see here, having that move to the downside through those 57s, seems this market definitely wants to go the other side of that deviation band down to the 30s, especially after losing this VWAP here. Of course, we've got lows a day which were set during the Asian session. They weren't actually visited during Europe. So those areas, and this bar here hasn't been tested, so who knows, the market could come down there and test it, find support. I'm unsure. Price is currently trading at 43, I've just seen, which is a fair bit lower than where I exited. Quite a fair bit. Just like that, we're back above 60s. You know what? I'm just going to end this stream here. I'm not going to push my luck any further. We've had about an hour. We'll pick this back up next week at some point. We definitely need to think about either buying and just holding, or selling and holding, because taking these extra trades just results in paying more in commissions. But we'll bring over our there we are. There's our equity curve accounting for today's profitability. So that's what we picked up so far today. 66, around 66. We picked up 66 points. Real smooth equity curve. The analysis page, I don't think we had any losers actually. No, we didn't. Let's go over to the summary page. No, this is just commissions. So we didn't actually, did we have losers? I believe we did. There's our average win-loss, largest win, largest loss. I believe that's just commissions. Time in the market 3.28 minutes, so that's not even 1 bar on a 5-minute chart. So I'm taking less than 1 bar. So that's just me snatching up profit. So I've got to be careful of that. Got to be really careful of that. Not even allowing 1 bar of profit to count for. So 66 points. But in the context of a week where I've lost, had a day where I've lost 317 points, it certainly puts it into perspective. So what I'll do now is I will end the stream, and I'll thank you for watching.